Oh, okay. But we've started the podcast right now.
I don't know. It's recording. That's all I got for you. I've done,
All
I've
right, looks like
completed,
I'm fucking running this
I've
show today.
completed my obligation today. Now I'm just here. I hit the record button. It's all I'm good for.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the You Don't Have to Be Right podcast episode number. Who knows? We're kind of tired today. We don't care. You don't care.
I
It's
don't care
just a
about anything.
podcast. Welcome. How you doing today, Joe? How are things?
I'm
This is
alive. How are
probably
you?
that's a great response. Thanks. I'm also alive, and
I gave you.
I,
You asked a question. I gave you an answer. God damn. Jesus Christ. Getting
I
fucking called out here. What, would you like my social next? Jesus Christ.
yeah. Can I get the last four of your social,
Yeah,
please?
it's
It'd be
go
great.
fuck yourself.
Those are words,
It's the
not
last four.
numbers. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to equate numbers to those letters, but I can't.
There aren't
Very
any.
well done. That's fair. Um, I'm extremely
What if
tired,
I just
and
gave you my social? What would you do with
you,
that information?
I would do nothing. You would have to edit it out of the podcast. That's what you would do. You would have to literally beep, 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 beep as, and we just have to put a disclaimer that Jono actually gave the last word of his soul and
Yeah.
instantly regretted it.
And instantly went, ah, crap. Ah, creep.
I've done it. I think I did it once when someone made the joke. I didn't like for 20 people. I just gave my last four so.
I mean,
Eh.
you can figure out anybody's last four social if you.
No, I thought the last four were unique. It's the first five you can figure out.
So the last four are just numbers counting up from that year. The
Yeah.
so the
Well, not that year, but that in the region or whatever the first five numbers dictate.
yeah, so first three are the it's west, central, or east states.
Mm.
Second numbers are your attitude south, and then the last four are literally starting that year. It goes 0001, 0002, 004. It does.
But then there'd be there'd be repeats then.
Not if you break it up enough, because you can have 55525 0001. You can have 55526.
Ah,
Both
okay,
unique.
okay. But when the year restarted, never mind. I don't.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Do I look like I work for the government?
I don't fucking know. I don't really care. No.
Yep.
I think one of the digits in.
Would do it. I'm sad I'm not cuddling you right now. I know that sounds really weird to say. Because
I just hear, excuse me.
well, my computer was supposed to be shut off by now, but we realized there'd be
Yeah, because you're gonna
technical
hell dive with me
difficulties.
after this. So they're good.
Nope.
I know.
Turning the computer off after this. I do you know what happens with Helldivers today?
No.
The mechs are real, brother.
Oh, they drop mechs now.
Yeah, apparently that's why a couple people in my Discord are playing.
Well, uh,
Nope, can't do it.
I need
This is
text.
part of my plight.
I
A bunch
need.
of
I'm texting Zane right now, and we're in Helldivers after this podcast. Mechs. Oh God, how you spell X dropped. So we gotta drop for democracy, brother.
you're literally just texting someone in the middle of our podcast.
Absolutely.
I see how dedicated you are to cause.
I told you I hit record and I've completed my obligation for this podcast. Okay.
That's true. This is also gonna be the last Echo podcast
We had the
that I'm
last.
on.
We had the last bonus Jodo Cuppy stream.
Yeah,
That
last night.
was quite fun. Hold on. I got a text message. Yes, they did release them. He asked, did they already release them? This is going to be content for the podcast, okay? Did they already release them? Yes, they dropped today.
Apparently,
Apparently,
according to Twitter.
according to stupid people on the internet.
Is all Twitter stupid people on the internet now?
AKA Twitter or X.
I feel like you like slowly texting someone is us just slowly milking out this like hour of a podcast.
You know, if you pull back the curtain, I don't know what the fuck you want from me. I'm just trying here, okay, man? I'm just trying.
This is funny because normally I'm the unprepared one. You're super prepared, but now you woke up, you hit record. That's all you gotta do today, and I understand.
Yeah.
I'm upset my alarm didn't go off, so I didn't get a lot of shit done today, but that's fine. It's oh it I said coming soon.
Oh, for
It's not
fuck's
dropping.
sake. Now. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you better
Hold
clarify. Better
on.
clarify.
Aaron gave me
Who's Aaron?
wrong.
It's not the first time.
But we got a drop for your comments.
Um,
There you go. Oh, and they're adding vehicles too. So I called him a communist if he doesn't drop with me today. So we're good. All right. So yeah, welcome back. Welcome to the Misinformation Podcast.
oh, good. At least we're not lying like other podcasts.
Yeah.
At least they're being honest.
Open and honest.
Open and honest misinformation.
Yeah.
That sounds like you don't be right.
When
We
you
just-
when
we
you
just
come to
call
this
every episode.
podcast, you know, when you call into this podcast, just know that you're
Mm-mm.
wrong.
We need to have a podcast where we strive to we make a joke where we strive that everything that we say is right, and we just say hello, welcome to the podcast, and it's an hour of silence. We can do it now.
This is great.
For
This
the
is a
audio
great
listeners,
fucking
we
audio
both
book. Yeah, this is a great fucking
we
podcast.
both tilted our heads and gave the look.
Yeah,
We can do that. We can.
great
No one
fucking
listens to this anyway, Jodo.
podcast. Anyway,
Yeah. We are great podcasters. No, we're not. We're just getting better. We have done like under 100 podcasts. We have no idea what we're doing, but we don't have to be right, so it's fine.
Tens of podcasts under our belt.
We have done a dozen or so.
Oh, gee.
We're experts in the field. We ask us anything, we know it. We don't need guests because we are experts in every field in America.
In America,
yeah.
no, none of these other countries. Just the one that matters.
I mean, America's the most important country in the world, so it's fine.
Okay, all right.
What are you talking about, man? America.
No.
What's wrong, buddy?
No,
What's wrong?
not America.
Yeah, you're not seeming very patriotic today.
We've got America at home.
We've got America at home.
Oh,
no.
Oh, no.
We've got America at home.
Naru.
Naru. But no, it's fine because in America, the low standard of being an expert or something. Like you don't even have to prove it. You just go on a podcast and say you're an expert. So we're an experts in everything because we're podcast hosts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
it.
can listen to us. We could say things like the number one trusted podcast in America right now.
If all of our 13 subscribers trusted us, technically we'd be correct.
Yeah. We are the number one most trusted podcast.
In the most bullshit technical way.
Technically, we were the most trusted when we had no subscribers because we trust each other.
And everybody was making the correct choice on that one.
Yeah.
Now we got 18. What is it? Hold on.
I don't know.
18 suckers that think we're right.
That's really the whole joke of this podcast. We're just slowly trying to make everyone think we're right.
This is just to promote our own content. You know, I do YouTube, he does Twitch. This is just to promote our own content.
I mean, that's what every podcast really is.
I mean, right, but
it's okay.
And then promote honestly, my, you know, you don't want.
We just start saying more and more radical things to try to make all our listeners.
Yeah, that's it. That's absolutely it. No, we actually care.
The last one will be Riz when I get her to divorce me.
There's no audio.
There is
There's
audio.
absolutely audio.
There's
We've
audio.
already broken our rule. Oh, whatever.
I don't care, man. Today is a shit show.
Yeah.
I'm 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 trying to do stuff. Uh I'm trying to move. You're out of it. It's just a shit show of an episode. I don't care.
Yeah, that's all right.
Worst comes to worst, we just start showing the chat on screen. We start saying all the words. It's whatever.
We do love our listeners.
We do.
I do.
I mean, at least half of them. Who do I get on the weekend? Do I get liquid on the weekend?
Okay, we're not whoring out our listeners. Jesus Christ.
I wasn't doing a whoring bit. I was doing like a child support bit. What the
I
fuck?
thought you were whoring out our listeners. Like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? And this is the last episode of There. Yeah, you don't have to be right. Oh,
We say that every
Jesus.
time. We say that every time, but we get here every
Oh.
Tuesday, and we get back on this fucking
Every
podcast, and we keep
Tuesday.
talking.
Uh,
And you're like, "This last one we're doing." Blah, blah,
Next
blah."
week it's going to be You Don't Have to Be Right too. Electric Boogaloo.
Liquid gets 2 Christmases now.
You know what?
That's what's happening.
Liquid deserves 2 Christmases.
Sure.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't want anything. So I have a question.
I have an answer.
XLR or USB-C?
Ooh.
That is a question that has been bugging me because the mic that I'm currently using is hooked up to USB-C, but it has an XLR connection. You can do either or.
So, I guess it depends on what you're really what matters there. Because with USB-C, you have the onboard support of it. You're using a mic that has a software with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're using there's a software program to help you figure stuff out.
Which you don't get with XLR.
Mm-hmm.
XLR
But
though.
with XLR,
Yeah.
it's whatever you're plugging into. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
bro, that's how it is.
Well, I
So-
mean, so with XLR, I have the manual control over my gain, my ceiling, my floor, on my board here. That we actually have the same board. Kind of funny.
yeah, we do.
Our board's still trucking. It's great.
I'm shocked. Your board has water spilled on it or something. I remember you had a liquid spilled on your board, and you had to like open up the back panel and let it dry out for a while.
Oh yeah, that was in the
You
apartment.
thought that board was.
I thought it
dead
was
and-
fucking gone, dude. The one thing that I'm thinking of doing is, if I ever get a big boy job, is to upgrade to a smaller board.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think that might be in the cards, and the only reason is because this board just takes up a lot of space on my desk. It really does, and it's usually isn't. I think with my new office, it won't be that big of a deal, but here it certainly was a deal. But it's a fine board. Yamaha does a great job, so I've been very happy with
Really
it.
expensive now.
Yeah.
When boards with DAX started getting more popular, like the price of this went up. There's actually like a 2.0 version of it now or something. It's the same thing, but
Oh, it's the same thing, I'm sure. All it
Just
does right
compressed.
now is just drive my headphones, which is just fine. You know.
yeah, I mean you need that for those Herder 600.
And here's the great thing. I didn't even
Headphones
know I
pop.
was future proofing myself for it. I thought I was just getting a cool freaking board for my microphone. And then it was like, oh yeah, I need 200 ohms. Well, this board does 3. Oh yeah. I was like, all right, cool. So,
Yeah.
future proofing. As it was.
Future proofing.
Yeah. So
That I say about the headphones you got, honestly. So I give you shit for buying like a bazillion-dollar headphones, but these are also $200 headphones, so I can't talk as. But these headphones will last forever. Like if something breaks on them, you gotta go and just get it fixed.
yeah,
Like
absolutely.
don't buy new headphones.
Absolutely.
They'll last forever. I'm so happy about it. Even with this stupid little curly cord.
So you can get a different cord for those, I bet.
Yeah, I know. But I have to go get them modded or something.
Oh, really? Mine
figure-
unplug. They unplug and plug in.
No. These are.
Hardwired.
They haven't changed these since the 90s,
Oh,
bro.
no, all right. Yeah, that's right. Oh, these are 96, I think, 96 or 97.
Yeah,
So
about the same. This is the studio. Sony hasn't changed their studio headphones
yeah,
literally in
I
years.
like the teal professional. You should do what Dank Pods does and get the teal uh
Mm,
earphone covers for it. That would look nice.
me.
That would look
I've
nice.
gone through 2 earphone covers with these already.
Really?
So, yep, I got some gel ones in there now. They're pretty nice.
Hmm. But what
The the
failed
the
on
the,
them?
the foam, it just started falling apart. Like I started seeing getting like black specks on the side of my ears and stuff, and
Huh.
I'm like, oh, it's the foam from the thing falling apart. So I got like stock Sony ones, and then I
Huh.
was like, he can't hear me
I
anymore.
can
Joe,
still hear you.
you're oh darn it, open ear. I was gonna say really mean things about you, but you can still hear me.
I'm just looking at my headphone. I think mine are they're like oh they're built different. I guess because mine haven't started falling apart yet. So
I had this headset for like 2 years longer than you have, though. I'm pretty sure.
we got it around the same time. You got that? Your dad asked me what I should get you for Christmas or what he should
Oh,
get
I
you
didn't
for
know
Christmas.
that.
And I was like, here are some headphones, like some Bear Dynamics or some Sony Professionals. If you want open back, here are these open backs. And then he went to the Sony Professionals, and they're great. Yeah.
I love them. I actually love it because they're flat. They're even. Like they're like if you get a board like so there's a sound profile you can get for headphones. The Sony's are just like they're a little bit high in the base. That's it. They're just because they're closed back. That's why. But I love it. I love having just knowing that I'm hearing what the studio heard. I'm a complete sound snob now.
Yeah. I love these things. I and this is not a dig for sharing an office, but when I have my own office, they're going to be so much better because there'll be a controlled
You can hear everything.
environment. Well, it's just going to be a controlled environment, right? It's a controlled environment. If I really need to get down to the nitty gritty of editing, I can control my environment, and I may get some Bear Dynamics to do editing with. Have some closebacks that I can do editing with. I think I might actually do that because Bear Dynamics, what the DT whatever they are, the DT
The 770s.
770s, yeah, those things,
Yeah, the one that
yeah, 200 ohms,
they're-
put it in that
if
board, you're good to go.
they are the number one thing I recommend to people who are getting into it. I told both
Bear Dynamics is wonderful.
Hellboy and excuse me,
Yeah,
grab a pair.
Bear Dynamics is
Bear
Bear
Dynamics.
Dynamics. Bear
Bear
Dynamics.
Time Hug
Yeah.
Dynamics.
Maritime hammocks. No, the Bear Dynamics are very good. They're very good.
I'll marry your time hammocks.
Don't boo me, I'm right. Um
No, you're not. Well, maybe you are, but you don't have to be.
I don't have to be. Okay. All right.
Do you know how many times? No, no, no. I need to talk about this. Do you know how many times I have since we started this podcast had someone come up to you and just be like, "But you don't have to be right. This Rage Company's got a podcast he's on." And it's just like
It's
I
because
hate my
people
life.
like you and not me, so they do that to you because they
No,
want you
no,
to
hold up,
they want
hold up,
you to be successful.
hold up.
I
One
want you to
second
be
here.
successful. This is why I'm
They
just the
do it to
guy that
me.
hits record. I
They do it
just
to
hit
me and not
record.
to you because you don't stream anymore.
You're goddamn right I don't. I do YouTube. I find it much more manageable. I really do. I find YouTubing
I'm curious.
much more
How did
manageable.
your Helldivers video go?
Eh,
Because that's like that's what I was so here. That's what I was kind of worried about. Was I was worried your
yeah.
Helldivers video wasn't gonna do well
It's not
because
going to because
it's main.
everybody's fucking doing it, and that's
It's on
fine.
main.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just wanted
I
to
think your
post it.
firefighter video
So,
is doing great because I think you're the only person making videos for that
hell
thing,
yeah.
and
I
that's
need
awesome.
to record
And you
more.
should keep doing it.
Oh yeah, I need to record more.
It'll be amazing. Why? hmm
I
So
like that game. That's a fun game. I'm gonna definitely definitely play more of that game. I want to complete that game. So, yeah, I just recorded Helldivers because I was like, I gotta record firefighting, but I'm playing Helldivers, so you know what? I'm gonna record Helldivers. Here we
I
are.
mean, yeah, you're just having. I mean, you're doing the it's the golden rule of like uh
Content.
any sort of content is at least do one for you.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Do something for
yeah,
you because if you don't, you're gonna hate yourself.
exactly. So, But yeah, I mean, our next podcast is next week. Oh, let's see. I really quickly, because I'm thinking about it, I need to talk about the schedule. So next week we have a podcast, which you'll be in your new room. I will be still here,
Yes.
potentially. Um, the week after, I will be gone. 2 weeks.
You're gone. For 2 weeks?
The 19th and the 26th, I will be at Adepticon.
Oh.
I fly out the
Okay.
19th. Well, 26th, I think we can still do, because I fly out the 19th and I fly back in the 25th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only 1 week.
So,
I think I'm just gonna do something solo dolo when you're gone.
yeah, you might as well. Or I could radio in from Adepticon. This is your on the ground reporter from Adepticon here. Yeah, we got some cool models going on here. We'll talk to you next week. Shit like that.
I really want you to do that because it's just all we're gonna hear is like that muddled, like, you know,
Yeah.
when the phone has too much sound. Like I can't even do it because of the sound stuff on, but it's
Yeah.
just a crackled sound through the
Yeah.
phone. Like that's all we're gonna hear. And then like a bunch of people being like, a bunch of nerds being like, "Are you making a video?"
Yeah. No, go away. It's a podcast.
Nah, it's an audio podcast. Leave. If you had like, man, I wanna someday get some like JLMs or whatever, or JBLMs, like their wireless
That's
mics.
an Air Force base.
That is, what is it called? What are they called?
I would like to purchase
I don't.
JBLM.
Hey, I don't have to be right.
I mean, you don't, but at the same time, we're not trying to purchase an Air Force base.
I mean, we are the most trusted people in America. We could
No,
try to do it.
no. It was podcast, specifically podcast. We outstripped Joe Rogan tenfold at this point.
DJI. That's what I was trying to think. DJI.
Okay.
DJI wireless mics, because they're just like
TGI Fridays?
really DJI or Rode. They
Rode
both
does
have
a
like
good
very
job.
good.
Rode does a good job.
They both have very good wireless mics. Then we could take this podcast down the road.
What's that?
We could take this podcast on the road if we had really good wireless mics.
I mean, I'd be down.
Yeah,
I know of one
it's like
event coming up this
$200.
winter, fall that we should podcast.
What? Oh, my wedding?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a podcast day of.
Just a live podcast at the reception. So how you doing now? You're married. I'm doing great there. Dub bears. You know, we'll just do something like that. It's content.
The one you have to get the sign off for that is sitting next to me, not me. I'm down, but we'd have to find time. It's gonna be a busy day for me.
If you
so-
have your wireless mic and I have my wireless mic, we don't even have to fucking talk to each other.
the over talking would be wild.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would hate that.
Well, you know.
I hate that. Personally.
Thanks. I hate that.
Did you know that I hate that?
Do you have a date set yet?
Yeah, it's October 19th. We've talked about it several times.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh.
We have a venue. We have a date set. It's out there. It's out there past the casino out past there in Muckleshoot.
Oh, going to the Poconos there.
Oh yeah. It's a nice little old like grain house or something like that. It's got good vibes.
Nice.
We just gotta. It's got no Wi-Fi, which is fine. We're just gonna record it for people to see later, and then
Hotspot it.
maybe yeah. We gotta get. I might try to steal audio equipment from my dad's church to be able to do music stuff.
Nice. Is the reception going to be there as well?
Yep. I think we're gonna do it. Our none of this has been finalized. I don't have to be right.
I'm quoting
think
you.
we're gonna do it where you're just sitting at your reception table, like you're just sitting at your dinner table, and there's an aisle in the center.
I have quoted you.
Okay, you're quoting me. That's fine. I
Yep.
don't have any control over the wedding. It's really Riz. That
No,
does.
no. I've
so
quoted you, and if it's different, I'm going to be upset.
you're gonna be upset anyway.
Oh yeah. I
You
don't have to be, but I
upset.
choose to be upset. There's a difference
You're
here.
upset.
I'm the asshole. Don't you understand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, very good.
Actually,
Thank you.
I do understand.
When are we getting you blackout drunk?
You gotta talk to Janie about that.
So
That's
never.
just what you gotta do.
So it's going to be 2 days before go, we should probably do a bachelor party.
Your words.
I got the best box game that I'm looking at right now for your bachelor party. Don't you
I
worry.
swear to
I'm
God,
going to
if
set it up
you just
for you,
you
and
mm-mm,
we're going to
mm-mm.
play. It will be
If
glorious.
if you're trying to make me play Twilight Imperium when on my bachelor party, I will burn the box.
It's
I'll
not
burn it.
Twilight Imperium.
No.
It's Twilight Imperium 4, you bastard. So I'm still in, baby.
I hate everything
Yeah,
about you.
that's fair.
It's like, that's fine.
I don't like
Coordination with
anything
that
about
will
me
be.
too. So anyway, so
Are you okay, man?
I'm
Can
just
you talk
here.
about it?
No, I'm just here.
Like what happened, man? What happened between your like uppityness last night and now? What happened? Who hurt you?
Well, here's a glorious thing. You know who lives near us?
Janny.
Schism. He's got
Mm-hmm.
the worst version of this game, and we can play that with both expansions. Oh,
He will be at the bachelor party, so
yes, bring it, Schism. He can't stop both of us.
yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Mhm.
You know what's funny though? You know what's really funny? If I really wanted to convince someone, I could probably convince Janny. I could just gaslight the shit out of him like he would really love this. I'm not going to, obviously. I that would be the person to gaslight.
You're lucky he never listens to anything I ever do. So
True. Very true. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, that was a fun 10 minutes of content.
This is the biggest shit show ever, man. Like none of us are on today. I'm just thinking I have discovered something about me in content creation. If I have stress, it goes out the window. I can't do anything if I'm super stressed. Like moving shouldn't be this stressful, but like my brain just adds so much stress to it because of like
Go-
past experiences.
Is it just going burr?
Uh yeah, so like when my brain's in fur bull mode, burloni mode, I just can't fucking think. I'm like my brain's just like oh, which is why I was like, I knew I have to turn my computer off because like otherwise my computer just becomes like the ultimate sit pit, and I just don't have to like do anything. I just sit here and stare at the screen until it's happening, which is like literally like the moment we say goodbye on this podcast, I'm disconnecting, hitting my power button, and pulling all the cords out of my PC just so I at least don't turn it off. I'm unplugging my PC from the wall just so I won't. It's annoying to turn it back on. That's it, and it'll be from now till when I probably turn it back on Friday that I will have no PC. I have to like I have to go and I have to install this in it. This TP link because we have Wi-Fi over there and all of this stuff.
Are you not going to have a hardwired connection?
Probably not.
I probably
Not
won't either in my office, so
yeah.
fine.
I mean, your Euro might be able to bridge it. You never know.
I mean, that's the plan. I'm going to bridge an arrow over to it and just, but, you know.
Yep.
Oh, well. It's not
Yeah.
that big
We're
of a
gonna
deal.
see what happens. It shouldn't matter at all.
No.
But worst comes to worst, we will decorate a hardwire like Christmas lights, and then uh, run a cable because so the router. So you'll see this in the house layout because you're gonna come over and look at it today. The router is directly under the stream room because it's Janny's. Sorry, someone just posted a picture of our automod. It's just making me laugh. Uh, Janny's office, which has the router, is right under ours. So technically, if there was a way to get through the wall, it'd be really easy. Like if it was our own house, I'd be like, just undo the like undo an outlet and string a cable down and good. But we have to go all the way around this house in like this winding motion to
Have
the
you heard
cable
of
if
a
we wanted to
drill?
do it. Yeah, it's rental.
Have you heard of a drill?
I've heard of drill. Yes, I own one.
Drills are
Believe
great.
it or not. All right.
Now, you take the drill,
Yeah. Mhm.
and you drill through the floor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the floor. I wasn't thinking about the floor, but sure. I guess yeah. We just lift up the carpet so they'll never know.
Exactly. And then when you leave, you just get a
Plop it back down.
little patch on the ceiling. You call it good.
Make Gotta make sure we go through the HVAC unit, like all the tube, the piping.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? Screw drilling it. Let me just get a gun and point it at the floor, and it'll make a hole.
Would you like to borrow my shotgun? It'll make a big
That
hole.
I mean that's a big
It'll make
hole.
a hole.
I like how the most American thing I could think of is screw drilling in the
That's
floor.
fucking gun.
Get a gun and make sure you're
In
getting.
all honesty, you could probably run it through the wall. It's super easy.
Yeah, I bet. So the only thing that's annoying is, or not annoying, there's a unique thing about this house that like space heaters on the floor normally.
Yeah.
There's none on the floor in this house on the first or second floor. They're both in the ceiling, and so I think it's because the house has like a giant pillar in the center of it. So like all the AC's in the attic, and so all the like HVAC comes from the pillar in the center, and then, so they just piped everything through the ceiling, and I'm just like, that's wild to me. This house is a more modern house, but it's definitely has some weird stuff set up in it.
Is it a split level?
Nope.
Thank Christ. I hate split.
Yeah, everything's on the ground. All the living room kitchen combo's on the ground, and then all the living spaces are upstairs.
The split levels I do not like.
Yeah, it's like, hey, do you want to just have to climb stairs no matter what you do?
Yeah. Well, it's just, hey, you come through your front door and then, oh, well, see that big package you have in your hand? Well, fuck you. There's a railing. Oh, okay. Thanks. Appreciate
They're
that.
really popular in the.
Yeah. They were very popular. Ugh.
I'm just happy this house has AC
Oh, that's nice.
and good circulation in it.
Nice. Still in
So
Federal Way?
barely.
What, Browns Point?
I'm not getting that specific on a podcast. It's in the same area code. It's literally like not that far away from our house, so I'm
Cool.
kind of curious. Well, you'll see it in like an hour or two.
No?
If no, okay, never mind. Probably less than an hour.
Yeah, there you go.
Wrap this up and get out of here. I don't know.
All
It's
right.
gonna be
Well,
a
thank
short.
you, everybody, for watching.
Oh my god. Oh god, it's gonna be another one of those bits where we're like, hey, you want to watch the podcast? Join our Patreon. You want to join our
like,
Patreon?
comment, subscribe.
We got
Hit
another.
that bell.
I think this is gonna be a low for the podcast. I think we're
Oh,
just. You know what? I'm glad, Jodo. In a few days, probably technically I guess our lease is up April 12th. But starting April 12th, we can be friends again. Isn't that nice?
thank you, everybody, for watching this podcast.
My question to you is and I hope not. In like
I
5 to
hope
6
not.
years, are you gonna try to move back in together, or do you think you're gonna actually stay where you're gonna stay?
Move back where?
Well, the joke is like after the Kent house, we are like we're never living together again,
I
and then we
know.
lived,
That
and then
lasted
we lived.
long until our
So,
economy took a
so
shit.
I'm asking in about 5 to 6 years, do you think we're gonna do this?
In 5 to 6 years, if I have to, I'll probably yeah, live in a cardboard
Live in a
box.
cardboard box.
Yeah. And still
Thanks
have to
for
pay $1,000 in rent. So there you go.
I'm thinking about like if Riz ever can get a fully mobile job, just going to Minnesota, somewhere really fucking cold.
I'd rather die.
Well, no, it's cheap. You can get certain places in Minnesota, you can get a house for like $30,000.
I mean, you absolutely can.
It's great.
That's a word. Minnesota's
You
not.
know, what?
Michigan's not bad. Minnesota's not bad. Wyoming's
I
not
hate to live.
bad.
I hate to live anywhere in the Midwest. I think Minnesota is the farthest that would go.
Go to Detroit, you'll be fine.
Go to Detroit, you'll be fine. Is that what you just fucking said? Listen here, you little shit. I may be dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd have to eat only bread and cheese to want to live in Michigan. I haven't It's a personal attack, and I feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Well,
is.
hopefully we have a good YouTube. Hopefully we will trick the man to give us a good YouTube comment. That's what I'm hoping. Bait for you comment.
Yeah.
Have you thought about commenting, liking, and subscribing on the You Don't Have to Be Right podcast? You should do that. It's a great time, and I
Smash that
love life.
bell!
Jesus Christ. You're so fucking dumb today. What's wrong with us? There's no rant to
Sure to
talk about.
join!
The problem is we both been just playing fucking Helldivers for the
Of course
past
we have!
fucking,
Helldivers is great!
and we don't want to talk about it again.
Helldivers is great! Helldivers is great!
You know what's something interesting? I have things I can talk about. I started an audiobook.
Congratulations. I don't know what to. Yep.
It's based off a web series called The Wandering Inn. It has 43 hours in the first part of this audiobook. Part 1 of 4, by the way.
So you made a
This one series has been
mistake, is
going
what
on
you're
forever.
saying.
I mean, it's not. It's great to do when I'm packing.
Yeah, that's true. Packing heat. Like a true American.
Packing this these. But besides that, have you been listening to anything good?
No.
No, I've been doing something really weird. I've been listening to Japanese, like not in English. Straight, have to find translations of it, and you don't know which one's right. It's kind of wild.
Interesting.
It yeah. I well, so I don't. Okay, so
Here we go.
it I'm
Weeb it
afraid to
out,
go on
bud.
this rant. I'm afraid to go on this rant. So it started because I haven't gotten this far in One Piece. I've been watching One Piece. I'm
Oh
sorry.
god, that's right.
Mm-hmm. So, but in the last year, a movie for One Piece came out called Red, and the singer of it was pretty popular. And she's actually like no one knows what she looks like high school, like ex high school, like used to be like under like 21 type singer person. She's very young. She used to be known as a high school singer.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
she's not
yeah.
in high school anymore. But like I listened to some of the music and I was like, that's wild singing type. It's an absolute wild singing type because she has like high pitched pop sounds and then she raps a little bit. I'm like, this is actually wild. And so I've gone down this rabbit hole of like because she sings a lot of what's called I think it's Vroid music it's called. So like it's Hatsimiku, whatever the blue haired woman who's a robot singing. It's not actually a person.
No.
Really? Okay.
No.
So there's a whole section in Japanese culture, and this is an AI generated of like just artificial singer.
I do know that.
Yeah. So this person I've been listening to called Adlo is she basically found these artificial singing stuff, which is meant to be like impossible to sing almost, and she sings their music. Is how she started getting popular. And she has this very deep. She's a tenor, but she has a huge range as a female. And it's just the most fascinating thing to me to listen to because because I mean, derailed the shit out of me. We just said in the chat, the creator of Minecraft and the writer of Harry Potter, Hatsumiku
uh
fucking died. I've lost all train of thought. It's over. I don't care. I've been last listening to Japanese music. I'm a bit of a weeb now. I hate that. I'm sorry. But it's really cool because it's just I like figuring out the translation and uh yeah.
well, there you
Yeah, I
go.
don't know. Look, I'm trying to help bring topics and you're Stonewall Johnson,
Stonewall
you know?
Jackson. You dumb
Johnson.
clod. No.
John.
No.
Claude. Why am I a Claude? You're a
Because you don't
Claude.
know Stonewall Jackson.
I don't I'm not a wrestling nerd. I think that's wrestling.
Recording. I'm going to stop the recording right now.
Do it, bitch. Make this a 35-minute podcast. I don't care.
It's done.
Did you actually stop it? I don't believe you. I don't believe you did it. I have to come over there and look.
Ending the stage. Goodbye, everybody.
You are off today, man. I don't know what's up. I'm sorry.
Don't be
I'm sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, I see. I don't have to be right. It's the whole podcast. It's just an off.
Huh?
It's just an off week for us.
Oh, just off year off life. I don't know. Oh God, my back.
2024 has sucked ass. So
2024 has sucked ass. Welcome to the new year. Woo!
I blame this is because like what? How many interviews you had now?
I blame the schools. Huh? Oh, you caught that, huh? Oh dear.
It's the children who are wrong.
It's the children who are wrong.
What the hell, man?
Oh man.
What?
I don't know. Question for you in your new office space.
Yeah. Yep.
So, are
Mhm.
you planning on? I guess you have been going regular streaming schedule, but are you going to actually do like regular streaming again? What's your plan there?
Yeah. So part of the plan, and part of the reason I was actually kind of upset I was going to Wi-Fi. Um, you can't really do fighting games on Wi-Fi and that. There's questions of stream stability, and as long as stream stability is fine, I had some thoughts about it, and I'm fine with it because I can then do things with Canon camera because the Canon camera, if it has a Wi-Fi thing, if it's on Wi-Fi, I can cast it through OBS. So there are uh marriage of possibilities that I won't do. But you can do the cooking streams. The Wi-Fi can be downstairs. You can do everything as long as you can monitor your streams. So that's kind of what I'm excited about. And actually having, it's only 4 people in this house, so there's less worry of coordination with stuff. But being able to just do stuff wherever, and that's kind of
Well, I
fun.
mean, so Janny has a job. Does his wife have a job? Like that takes her out of the
Mm-mm.
house? No?
Nope. Me and his wife are the people who are lazy, don't have jobs because we're not American enough.
That's
We're
fair.
freeloaders.
Yeah.
Me and his wife are the freeloaders. Love you, dear. That my mic didn't pick that up because it's
She said, "I
special.
love you too, my freeloader." Look, I'm just here to report the facts. I'm a journalist. I'm
I mean, you stopped recording already, right?
I re-recorded. It's fine. Always
Uh,
recording.
did you actually hit stop and then just hit start
No, I
again?
didn't do any of that.
That would have been
You
the
know why I didn't do that?
trolliest.
Because it takes time to edit it, okay?
You just don't have to edit anything.
No.
What? I knew it. I knew you wouldn't do it, you little shit.
Yeah, of course I wouldn't. Ugh. Um all right. Well, so are you going to go to I know you've tried it in the past, but are you going to try and do a streaming schedule?
Oh no.
All right, fair. All right, good
Every,
good
every
good
I,
topic.
I will I will make something in my head, but I will never announce it because every time I announce a streaming schedule, I do it for 3 days and then stop.
Yeah. No, I feel
Because
you.
I get upset because my brain that one time doesn't want to do it because I have really great mental health,
Right.
and then I won't do it. I'll feel bad I didn't do it, which will cause this anxiety spiral of me not streaming ever again.
Oh, great. Perfect.
So I don't set a schedule. I just do it. There's been parts of me that thinks I should. There are some people who have anxiety more that do weekly schedules, so they just say this week I'm doing this, and if they don't set a schedule, then they just are getting streams and you get them. But um, I don't know. I should do something.
Do what makes you feel good.
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep trying to stream, man. That's it. I didn't stream because of stress this last week very much, and then uh,
Well, what's your next game to stream?
I'm probably gonna be streaming a lot of Baltro. Baltro, I think it's called. It's a poker roguelike game.
This is your
And
time
then
to shill your stream. You should shill your stream.
Oh, I mean, we're gonna be playing a poker roguelike game that acts like it's like basically just it's really just if you stop. I wish it stopped selling as a poker roguelike game because what it is it's a poker deck. It's a deck building roguelike that has poker rules, right? So like you can get three of a kind, two pair, straight flush, royal flush, all that. You can get all that stuff, but it's not. It's you have all this other stuff around it, modifying how much like those give you, stuff like that, giving you chips and stuff like that, and you have to like get a certain amount of chips for every floor. So it's honestly it's a lot of fun, and I've been enjoying the shit out of it. and I played it for 6 hours until I won. I think that, and then just continuing Helldivers content and for community stuff, and then in 13 days Stardew Valley as an update. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I'm gonna do it. Probably gonna start a new farm, even though I've never finished. Finished? You can't finish Stardew Valley. Getting perfection, I guess, is how you finish Stardew Valley, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, there's a whole new update because that guy can't stop updating his game, baby. So,
Baby.
so yeah,
Weren't you playing Binding of Isaac again?
yeah, I was, but my fingers hurt every time I play that game. I don't know if it's because I'm moving and I'm carrying a lot of boxes and stuff. I just think I have to get my wrist fingers shaped up. I don't know if it's either it's a strength issue or if I'm starting to get arthritis. So I don't know which that is. Just every time I do it at the end of I play at least a run of it a day. Um I try to, and every time I do it my fingers like cramp up and stuff. So I think it's just because I'm carrying a ton of boxes and putting stuff away and doing stuff. But it may not be. I might have to switch to a controller for Isaac, I think. Because that's
Oh,
all thumbs
I
then.
didn't know that you could do controller.
Yeah, it's on all the consoles and stuff.
Nice.
Just the way you do it, you do it with D-pad and then the button. Or you can use the stick as well, but the buttons work better because you can only you can't shoot diagonally unless you get a ability called joystick.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
so that's just how I've been doing shit. So yeah, I want to get Isaac done, but there's always the trot of new games, and me being bad at Isaac is frustrating.
I feel being bad at a game being frustrating. That
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not so much like I don't mind being bad at like Dark Souls or something like that because the loop is so short. Like you usually it's like a minute or two and you die, but Isaac can be like a 30-minute run and you run out of gas, die because like the difficulty as you go through floors continues to go up, but you don't scale with it. So eventually you're just gonna hit a wall and it's a skill issue, and I hate it. But I gotta figure out how to get better. I'm just trying to get all the unlocks because there are unlocks that will make it easier. Because as much of an Isaac, there's a lot of items that are just dog shit. There's a lot of items that like can be like you get this one item, you win the game, you just win. But it's an unlock, so you gotta be able to get it. So I gotta be playing a lot just to get, and you get an item called Judas's Shadow in my rotation. It's a life
Judas,
that
why?
just why it's a when you die you respawn as Judas's Shadow, and it's just you get like a ton of damage and all this stuff. And it's very helpful to get unlocked, but
Hmm.
it's whatever. I also been trying to unlock the thing called the Loss, which is the you get hit, you die character, because that just helps you get better at the game.
You just get you have one life.
Yeah. Until you unlock an item on it called the Holy Mantle, which is it's an item that takes one hit for you per every room. So you can get hit once per room, be okay. But you have to unlock it. You have to get to Mom hitless. It's like 6 floors or something.
Yuck.
Yeah. Big yuckers.
Big oof.
I also have to do all this to get all this done though. To unlock the loss, you have to do something. It's one of the most annoying characters. Second to most annoying character to unlock. You have to get the item called the missing paper, and because you have to, and you get that, and you find the trinket then, and you die with the trinket, and you become the lost, and that's how you unlock it. Because the lost is story wise, quote unquote story wise, the lost is Isaac's ghost
Oh,
after he's died.
that makes sense. Being
Hmm.
lost. Gotcha.
So you have to find the missing child poster and die with it. Lost.
Oh, there you go. Get the missing child poster. It's easy.
Last Epoch was what I was looking at, but I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna continue being a Path of Exile stan because it's free.
Yay, free.
Last Epoch looks really good. It's a ARPG top down kind of like Diablo thing, but it's $40.
Oh,
So, and
yeah.
I'm a broke boy that doesn't want to try paying that. Not so much a broke boy. I'll wait. I like Path of
Well, you
Exile,
just
so
bought your you know, you're dropping for freedom right now, man.
yeah, I got Helldivers and I got Helldivers, I got Barotroll, I gotta finish up Monster Hunter at some point. Too many games. My computer cries. My computer's dying, I think. I don't know. I'm hoping cleaning it off. I'm gonna use this opportunity hopefully to get new thermal paste in there and stuff like that, and that gives it more life.
Oh, I hope it
Sure, it
does.
needs a thermal paste reapply.
Yeah. Why?
That or just won't ever turn on again, and all my things will be on my phone, and we'll be playing phone games for the rest of my life.
Uh,
My phone couldn't even do it. My phone is like fucking wait, when did I quit my job? 2017, I think. No, it was like how long? We've been here 4 years, right?
yeah.
I bought my phone the summer before we moved in here, so five. My phone's like 5 years old, and it's like a Samsung. It's a Samsung S10e. I don't think I can play phone games on this anymore.
Probably not.
Don't you all own a phone?
Don't you all own a phone? I do, but it doesn't play
Don't you
games,
all have
fucker.
phones?
Ugh, God.
Yours does. You have an iPhone.
Uh, yeah, I was just saying, like, if you produce a game
Yeah.
off of a franchise that historically has never been on a phone, and you have
Yep.
a base that goes, hey, we love your games and we're going to play every single game, but we're PC gamers. And you come out and you go, well, you all got phones. No, bitch. I have this thousands of dollars PC rig that I was making to dedicate to your gaming line, and now you fuck me over the coals by just saying, "Oh yeah, now it's a phone game. Doesn't even port to the PC." Ah, god damn it.
Hey, it's okay, man. That game was just for whales. Like the most, like I understand. Look, I understand what they did is
Ugh.
an ARPG or whatever it's called. The top-down RPGs are just like the first gotcha game, right? Except there was no loot boxes and there was no like uh paid money to do dungeons. So they thought, hey, there's this thing called gotcha now, where it's what we're doing with our game, but they trick people into paying money for it.
Yep.
So let's make that. That sounds like a great way to make money. Except everyone who's played these games is like, hey, wait a second now. I know what this is. I don't want that game. I want my other game.
They eventually came out with the other game, which is great.
Diablo 4 apparently isn't that good.
Oh, really? Oh.
Well, it's okay. It's the standard Blizzard thing, right? What you do is you make the game really fun, and then you realize you made the game too fun, and you need people are done with it. They're done with your content already. So what you do? How do you make people play content? You make the grind. So the series is highly in every like so Path of Exile, Diablo. I'm sure Last Epoch will have it too. Everything's series based. So what you do is when the next like season or series comes out, you nerf everything to the floor. So they have to be in your game for longer. And then it's oh my goodness. So and also there's just no end game content. But
Oh,
so whatever. I understand.
that sucks.
We were talking about the mobile only Diablo game. I don't even remember do you remember what the Diablo game was called on mobile only? I don't.
Diablo
Let's
shit.
not find out. Let's not let people know.
Diablo poop.
Diablo Immortal Die.
Diablo sucks.
Diablo
Uh, no. We spent
What's
more
wrong, Joe?
time. If we spent more time, developing games rather than diddling office staff, we'd probably have a pretty good game system, wouldn't we?
Jesus right. You're not wrong.
Nope.
You're not wrong.
I'm not. I am not wrong. Just making an observation. All I'm
Oh,
all I'm doing is making a goddamn
okay.
observation.
They got bought out and then had a bunch of layoffs. Haha. The great layoff of video game
Haha.
2024. Well, I guess it's just continuing from 2023.
Yeah. It's fucking sick. The day of releasing a game that actually works on launch is done. They'll never come back. Never come back. Man,
I don't
those were
think
the good
games are.
old
I mean,
days.
once internet came out, you could online update. I think that's when the games don't come out. Games don't get finished; they get released. Really happened. It's because if you break something, you just update it.
I remember my games on 360 being just fine. I remember my games being on PS4 just,
We must have been playing different games.
oh, I mean, look at Mass Effect. They had some minor updates that came out for the
online multiplayer for the second one, and the third one was broken on launch that they had to replay. They had to patch. Second one was fine on launch. First one never got updated because it was Xbox exclusive. It was an Xbox game, and it was fine. Second one, when it launched, it was playable, and it was, I don't remember any major patches that had to.
Maybe it's just like,
I don't recall any major patches that had to get downloaded. So
maybe it's just like, what if like, because I remember, because we both know Bethesda used to have the
oh,
like
Bethesda
broken
is a
game online.
horrible representation.
Yeah. So, but Bethesda had that, and then I think just every other game company, maybe every other game company realized they could do it.
Yeah.
Get away with it too.
Well, it's the BMW charging you $60 a month to use heated seats in their fucking car that everybody's going to be like, that's a great idea. Get more money out of them. It's just, it's one of those.
It's it's oh fuck, what's that game engine called? All of a sudden,
Unreal
not Unreal. It's the Unity, thinking they get
Unity.
charged per download.
Yeah, basically.
They tried to live service a game engine. Yeah, well, in the future,
Yep.
as one of our people said, where you will own nothing and be happy about it.
I mean, that's the people's issue with streaming content right now. Is that I digitally buy something on Amazon. I don't own it. Amazon can go, we no longer support that license, and then they just revoke your ability to watch it. So, as an example, the only way to really own it is getting a physical copy of something. Which, for the things that I like, I was looking at a full box set of My Hero for $100. I was like, man, if I had $100, I'd probably buy that.
I don't think it's full box. I think it's the first volume. Oh no, you're talking about the anime. Oh yeah, maybe that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's stuff like that. It's like, yeah,
$100.
100, 100,
Makes sense. It's like
or
6 or
100 and
7
something.
seasons of a show.
Yeah. So, but it's just physical content, unfortunately, is still the only way to own it. Yeah.
I think this will backfire on a lot of media, because the more this happens, the more people will put pirate hats on.
I
Going
agree.
back to the age of piracy.
I agree. I
Next,
mean,
I would download a car. So get fucked. The You Don't Have to Be Right podcast does not approve of people doing piracy. These are all
smash
theoretical
that bell.
questions, and we would never promote piracy
Hit
in any
the
way.
subscribe button.
I would totally not tell you to go to any sort of
Join.
specific website.
We got emotes.
Someone joined the podcast room while you're doing this and then instantly disconnected.
You know what? They made the right decision. They made the absolute correct decision. They're like, I'm gonna leave.
Getting a little wild in here. Time to go.
That was a good 1 sec. Bye. Oh God. It's just, yeah. I think that people are. The way that piracy will happen is when people get driven into a corner. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
People are getting driven into a corner, and people are basically being told, you don't own anything, and then the people are going, fuck you, I'm going to own it one way or another. So, essentially what's happening.
Get a Plex server and download all the things. Miles?
On that fucking bomb of a note, we should end.
Sure, buddy.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
I have to turn my computer off now.
Thank you, everybody. We got to turn his computer off.
I'll miss.
We're going to die
We're
for
totally
democracy.
not doing a post show after this.
No, we're not. You said that we're turning the computer off, and post show's just going to be me.
Okay,
all right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to our 3 Patreons. Do you know who those Patreons are?
No.
Well,
It's Schism, Snoops, and Keith.
Thank you to our 18 subscribers on YouTube. We love you.